Daytime temperature 64, the wind 6 miles an hour, out of the west southwest, gusting up to 11.
6 LaRue County Hawks taking on the 13-8 Central Hardin Bruins. This is a Hardin County Educational Community
Leading off for Lady Hawks, cornerback Austin Williams.
Hardin County Schools Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Starting lineup tonight for the Hawks. Leading off will be the center fielder Erin Hornback. She's followed by Laura Austin. Paisley Williams will hit third. Hitting cleanup tonight will be the pitcher for the Hawks, Isabel Hayes. Emmeline Engel will be the catcher hitting fifth. Hitting sixth is Heidi Tipton. Hitting seventh will be the left fielder Molly Abbott, and she's followed by Peyton Druin. And
center fielder Erin Hornback.
Brooklyn Skaggs. Defensively tonight for the Bruins in the outfield, Sophia Tanetti will be in left field, Morgan Griffith in center field, Addison Carter in right field. Around the infield, Jenna Smith at third, Ali Link will be at shortstop, Claire Boggs at second, and Claire Taylor at first. The battery today for the Bruins, behind the dish, Braylon Talby, and in the circle will be Emma Watkins. Erin Hornback comes to the plate, hitting .543 on the season. That one in there for a strike. Claire Boggs from second coming in almost even with the pitcher's mound, and Jenna Smith a few steps in from third. Slap towards third is going to get by the defense out into the outfield. Tanetti will get it back in. The leadoff single.
Laura Austin, the DP, Williams on deck.
DP for Hawks. She comes in hitting 600 on the season, a limited action, just 14 games on the year. Now outside. For home, she is 16 of 16 on the base path this season. Even count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hawkins on the year is 5-5 with 2 saves. That's in there, 4 strike. They're going to throw behind, close to having her as Boggs snuck behind Hornback at first base. Strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Watkins. On the season, she comes in with 19 strikeouts.
Paisley Williams.
20.
Hayes on deck.
It's going to bring up the second baseman, Paisley Williams. Williams hitting .290 on the season. That one outside. 1-0 the count. Outside as well, 2-0 now. A big secondary lead from Hornback off of first. Wouldn't be surprised if Talby tried to throw one down there after the pitch. That one in the dirt. 3-0 the count. Strike. 3 balls and 1. Swing and miss. They do throw down the first this time. Hornback back. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Williams digs back in.
That ages you, don't it?
Uh-huh. Just a smidge.
It popped up on the infield link. Going back, makes the catch for the second out. So with 2 outs and a runner at
The
first,
pitcher,
as it
Isabel
plays,
Hayes.
the pitcher comes to the plate.
Single on
He's
deck.
hitting .471 on the year. He has 3 home runs and 21 RBIs. Low 1-0.
She was hungry. That's Isabel Hayes. Mom was at Eastridge. Dad was Buddy Hayes. He's a handful. Baldwin. Both of them were.
1-1 count. Not too far
Her
inside.
mom was pitching for the weekend.
The last picture I remember of Louis County was
That's been a while back.
Through that one.
Way
Probably now they get Horn back. She takes off the second, gonna get in there with the stolen base. Such a big secondary lead. As soon as Talby made a move to throw it first, Horn back turned and played the second. To the count, Horn back now in scoring position on its second.
Did you not let her get a hit on T-shirt?
High. Full count.
He was an eighth grader in this.
She can get on steady.
One foul out of play. They was ready to reset. One foul back as well. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was coming up.
Don't hang anything.
Strike 3. So after an opening single, the Bruins able to
No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on.
So there were no runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left.
Link,
Dave
Smith,
no
Taylor for the Lady
Central
Brewers.
Garden errors as we head to the bottom of the first inning. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. Tonight for the Bruins, the Alley Link leading
Go the
off.
same way.
Jenna Smith will hit second. First baseman Claire Taylor hits third. The designated player Josie Pike will hit cleanup. Addison Carter will hit fifth. She's followed by Sophie Tonetti. Emma Watkins will hit seventh. Morgan Griffith, the center fielder, hits eighth. And rounding out the lineup for Central Hardin will be Claire Boggs. Defensively for LaRue County. In the outfield will be Molly Abbott in left field, Aaron Hornbuckle in center, Brooklyn Skaggs in right. Around the infield, starting at third, is Kendall Druin. Shortstop is Peyton Druin. Second baseman is Paisley Williams. And first base is be Heidi Tipton. The battery tonight for behind the dish, Line Engel. And in the circle, Isabel Hayes.
What's her name?
Hayes on the year,
Very good.
7-3 with a 2.26 ERA.
I got some of the same thing I want to
She
do.
has 61
The
strikeouts,
shortstop, Lily,
13
Smith on deck.
I'll tell tell you when they're there and you have to talk to them.
Allen Link leading off for the Bruins.
You
Down
get
low.
one step in a South Harden.
They're hitting
I know
419
that
on
was
the year.
Martin Mallow.
Oh. Sorry.
Well, it's the same thing, but it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Different checkbook.
Just make it hard into the outfield. Abbott going back. It's at the fence. Link rounds first. She'll cruise into second base. And the lead off bubble down Allen Link.
I'll try. Let's
A beautiful day here at Central Hardin.
Third baseman, Jenna Smith, Taylor
There's
on
the next
deck.
lead. Probably 10 to 15 miles. It's going straight out now. It's not near as much, probably 5 to 10 with a 2-yard. That's going to bring up Jenna Smith. Smith on the season hitting .333.
First pitch hit. Do it again.
It's in there for a strike, 0-1 the count.
Sure would.
We attempted to get her hair done.
No.
So she has these little baby ribbons.
It's going to hit towards right field. There is Skaggs. She makes the catch. Tagging is Lincoln. She'll be in there standing up.
Don't do that as a sack.
Yeah. Just slides out.
And that's going to bring up the first baseman. Gets from the left side. Claire
First
Taylor.
baseman, Claire Taylor, Pike on deck.
Hitting .370 on the year. She has 3 home runs. It leads
Now, there you go.
Central Hardin, along with Link, who also has 3. This will be hit to the right side. It's going to score a run. So on the 4-3 it is an RBI for Taylor as Allen Link comes across.
We don't normally score that.
Indeed.
Base is empty.
Josie
Joseph
Pike, Carter
goes
on
to the
deck.
plate. Pike hitting .268 on the
Pepe! Hey, baby! What are you doing? Oh, look at him. You got ketchup on that?
no count.
Ooh.
It's going to be fouled straight back. That'll even it up and 1-1.
Curry work.
Yeah, I like it all. Germany ruined me.
That'll be fouled out over the third base dugout.
Huh?
1-2 now the count.
Talk to the doctor
Oh.
more?
I need to call him. I'll probably call him Wednesday. I meant to call him yesterday and I didn't do it. I've got to call him.
We talked to Naomi after the
It's
hospital.
ripped down the line, just fouled.
I ain't talked to her that night. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm expecting
Count
something
remains
from her
1 ball, 2
later.
strikes.
Who doesn't come in today or tomorrow. I'll call her Wednesday. What's that for?
Change up, found straight back.
Probably
Good
where's
job
this
by
from?
Pike. Has a weight
He's
back.
gone to LaRue
Not
County.
going too far out in front of
What's he
it.
doing over there?
Oh, he thinks they're playing over there.
Ah!
He went to baseball there.
Oh.
Somebody you all played ball with or something, coaching son, coaches with.
Oh.
Duck. Whoever Duck is. I didn't
That'll
remember
be hit
Duck.
out to
Never
second
heard of
base,
that.
and Williams over to Tipton for the third out. But
Thanks for hitting the ball, right?
Yeah.
the Bruins able to hit
One run on,
on
one hit, no one left on.
County Harrison, no one left on base as we head to the top of the second. Central Hardin on
Eagle,
top, 1-0
Tipton.
over LaRue County.
And
This
that's
is a Hardin County Educational Community Television.
And there's no fear of
HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrap metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-owned pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Call 270-737-6900. Or online at HuggABug.com, and West Point Bank. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple online
The
at
catcher.
westpointbank.com.
Emmeline Ingle.
Top of the second inning, it'll be Emmeline Ingle, Heidi Tipton, and Molly Abbott due up for the
Tipton on
Hawks.
deck.
Watkins remains in the circle for the Bruins.
Talent show this Saturday.
Do what?
We're doing our talent show.
And?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
We have a show.
yeah.
This will be fouled off over the first base
It's a real
dugout.
track. We got some
I always
Tipton
love
is on that
I always
circle.
love when Buckhead did that. You just see people do
Pretty
that.
close. You see they duck under that one.
I don't know how to play hockey. It's going to be in it. You don't play hockey.
Yeah, because my parents the hockey in school.
Yes,
They're
see,
0-2.
I was like, I stand
Pitch on
outside.
the
I
other
didn't know
half
you
of the
had
plate.
I see audition time.
No, it's
Just
hers.
what they're going to do with vocal or whatever. His name was Magic.
Magic.
His name was Magic. It was just one
1-2
trick.
now the count.
He blew up. Blew a long thing.
Bobby Thompson.
And swallowed.
Well,
Wow.
he's got the power of the press. You can't.
That sounds like
Strike three. The third strikeout for the team. It's really
That's it.
Watkins.
You're going
First baseman.
Good job with the inside.
Heidi
outside.
Tipton.
It's going to be
Abbott
first
on
base.
deck.
And Heidi Tipton. Tipton hit
Yeah,
Now
441.
we have to do waivers. We had another guy in the Marshall once. He had a sword.
You swallow it?
Yeah, yeah.
And he apparently so.
Inside corner.
Crazy. High school is probably really
Tipton on the season. 200.
easy.
Well, everybody I saw come through seemed to be pretty strong.
Yeah, girl. We would have people that
Generous to the outside
you
corner.
know, like,
0-2 the count.
Yeah. Or they just want to get there and just dance to a song and they do the same thing over and over for, 3 minutes.
Stays high. 1-2 now the count. Both of these teams back in action tomorrow. Your County will stay in the 17th district again as they will be at North Hardin tomorrow night. Fouled out of play.
She's done national
Lions
anthem.
1-2. For Central Hardin, they will stay at home tomorrow night, senior night for the Bruins. They will have a doubleheader against John Hardin.
We've had several softball players.
Tipton steps back in, 1-2 to count. Popped up on the infield.
The little gent girl,
Rollins makes the
Alyssa,
catch.
Avery Strader both could sing.
We'll see what we did.
So 2 outs. No.
Left fielder. Molly Abbott. Bruins on deck.
368 on the year.
Yeah. We heard they did when they were, I guess it was maybe freshmen. And we went to Florida. We had to wait one night at a seafood restaurant and nowhere for us to get out. So we just had to stay on the bus. And they got all their music stuff on the bus, so they were doing karaoke and singing and
Four strike. Called
Yeah,
it
this is
good
saying
job
hard to
on the
down.
outer half of the plate, framing it up.
fair.
Fair.
Oh, did she?
One, good.
Yeah. They're both good.
No, there was other ones, but you didn't want to hear them.
High. 1-1 now.
Yeah, I can hear it through. I can just.
Other than 1 or 2 pitches,
Yeah.
Watkins here
You
early
watching your
in the
guy?
game, be able to keep it around the plate.
I just watch.
One out the count.
He sees the stuff before the season starts, the early stuff, but we love that. I guess you saw we got them on Williams.
I saw that.
I
Yeah.
think that's a good thing, because I think
Two
that's
balls,
gonna
two
make
strikes.
other people be like, oh, he came, take it seriously, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Now that,
It's just tradition alone.
to that other guy. Great.
Strike three.
Great.
So 4 strikeouts here.
No runs, no hits, no one left
No
on.
runs, no hits.
I guess they're
Runners
both-
left on base.
Carter, Kennedy, Watkins.
On the Bruins as we head to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Central Hardin on top. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television.
Having to wrestle again.
HCEC-TV.
Whatever.
Channel 1 program sponsored by Brandenburg Telecom Physical Therapy Associates, Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, and Exterminating. That's Point Bank. We'd also like to thank NFHS for that. And it's supported providing live streaming service. Subscribe. I'd like to thank all of our student workers for making tonight's broadcast possible. Penny Markey, Olive Robbins, graphics.
Yes, sir.
To in the bottom of the second inning for the Bruins. It'll be 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. Addison Carter, Sophie Tinetti.
Anything you order down there?
Get up. As Carter comes to the plate, she earning 281 on the year. Hayes remains in the circle for the Hawks. Other edge of the grass. Hayes with the catch. Pitch come out.
Left fielder, Sophia Tinetti.
Sophia hitting 380.
Mr. Watkins on
here.
deck.
I thought I seen him down there. I wasn't sure who was going, huh?
Yeah, you can't miss them during this.
They all look the same.
For a strike over.
Who else out there that's
You see a lot of different colored signs tonight. Bright pink, but also some that are orange. It is Cancer Night here at Central Hardin High School.
That's who's pitching.
Pretty awesome traditions out in Best Foul back as both teams came out. There were some that walked with survivors, others walked in memory of loved ones that have passed due to cancer.
I've heard of that.
He's younger though.
Change up that one in the dirt.
It's his daughter.
1 and 2 now to count.
Yeah.
So we out towards left center field coming over. Not going to be able to get to it. Is Hornback. Tinetti held to a single. Good job out there by Abbott to get it back in. But with one out and the runner at first, that's going to bring up
The pitcher, Watkins.
Watkins yet to get a
On
hit
deck.
in this season. Only having 6 at bats so
Oh,
far
no,
this year.
it's nice. Which, you mean it's nice up here?
It's too hot.
Oh,
Well, you brought the hot air.
She had it doing it.
And then there for a strike, 0-1. Swings through that one, 0-2. Tinetti on the 4, finding the stolen bases. And 2 now to count. Strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Hayes. And with 2 down and a runner at first. So
Center
that's
fielder.
third, Morgan Griffith.
Morgan Griffith.
Hitting 172 on the year.
Hawks on deck.
Sitting there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Hayes doing a good job. Getting pitches right near the strike zone on the first pitch, trying to get ahead. Foul off. Oh, Coach Goodman didn't make a good play. To get in front of it.
come on.
0-2 now the count. Change up. It's going to be hit into the outfield. That's going to get down to Nettie Brown second. She's going to get to third, and Coach Goodman going to send her. Going to be no throw at the plate as the ball was misplayed right at the edge of the fence and found a way from cornerback and not able to get there. So an RBI double on Morgan Griffith. Scores.
Second baseman, Claire Fox.
Sophia Tonetti.
Blink on deck.
And the Bruins now lead 2-0 over the Hawks. Claire Boggs, the second baseman, now to the plate. She's hitting 121 on the year. High, and know the count. Griffith, that was her 7th RBI on the season. Swings this one opposite straight out. It's going to get out of play. 2-1 the count.
Did you ever get the dog? Who got that?
Morgan.
Morgan. Oh, Griffin?
Yeah, I'm thinking big.
For Griffith, that's her first double of the season. Swings through that one. Now even up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3. We'll do it to close out the bottom of the second. Left on base.
One left on.
Errors on the Hawks. So we head to the top of the
Druin,
inning.
Stagg,
Central Hardin on top, 2-0.
Cornwell.
This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 program.
Unfair competition.
Vandenberg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, or personal attention for more effective results. For locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. E-Town Apartments, a family-owned and operated management service for over 30 years of combined experience. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding area since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Due up in the top of the third, it'll be 8-9-1. Peyton Druin, Brooklyn.
Peyton Druin.
For the Bruins. Peyton Druin steps in, hitting .327 on the season. And Toby does a good job framing that one up. Hit the bat, Toby in the umpire. 0-2 in the count. Stays outside. 1-2 now to count. Was outside. That's a good attempt getting her to chase the outside pitch. 1-2 now to count. Druin chokes up about 2 inches on the bat.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Strike 3. Talby up with it, gets it down.
all three
Fifth
things
strikeout
going
on the day for Emma Watkins. It's going to bring up the right,
Right
fielder,
fielder.
Brooklyn Skaggs. Skaggs
Brooklyn
hitting 320
Skaggs.
on the year.
Is that on?
I think I heard.
I think I heard it.
Yeah.
Hornback on deck.
Four strike, 0-1. Watkins doing a good job getting ahead of the hitters. 2 now the count.
Need another strike up here.
Where we are in the line.
Bob. This is the.
Strike 3. Through the lineup one time, there were 6 strikeouts by
Top of the
Watkins.
order,
That sends us back
Aaron
to the top.
Hornback.
Aaron Hornback
Austin
to the plate.
on
She got
deck.
1 for 1 on the day with a stolen base. She slapped a single into left field. Boggs comes in from her second base spot. Jenna Smith also cheating in from third. Try to stay in the outer half. Having to hit a right hand down. 1-0 the count.
She got a whole dug out.
And stays outside 2-0. Stays high 3-0. Again, on the season coming into tonight's game, Hornback hitting .543. For a strike. Taking all the way on that one.
No,
3-1 the count.
trying to figure that out.
into the outfield and back-to-back hits for the Bruins. It just moves up one station to Nettie with her second hit of the day. So with no outs, runners at first and second. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Emma Watkins. It's 0 for 1 today. Strikeout. Ingo will take the trip out to the net. Good reminder, we're back on the air tomorrow night at Elizabethtown for baseball action. Our Trojans come to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers. First pitch there scheduled for 5:30. We are going to have a pitching change. Heidi Tipton, first baseman, will now into the circle. Hayes will move over to first base. Get some information on Tipton. Tipton on the year, 8-3 record. She has 83 strikeouts to 17 walks and has a 2.04 ERA. And Thursday night, we will be at Elizabethtown again for softball action. That's a long-awaited matchup between the Elizabethtown Panthers and the Central Hardin Bruins. It's one we always look forward to. It always seems to be, last several years, it's been those two teams in the district final, and then also we've even had years where they've met in the region final. So Tipton now in the circle for the Hawks as Emma Watkins steps to the plate for the Bruins. No outs, runners at first and second. Carter at second and Tanetti at first. Squares around the bunt, pops it straight up. It's going to be caught by Kendall Druin, and the runners retreat. So with one out, runners at first and second. It's going to be Morgan Griffith. Griffith in her first at bat had a double off the left center field wall and an RBI. Cheating in at the corners. If you hit anything slow, you want to hit it towards third. This one popped up and it's going to get into the net before Engel able to get to that one. So Griffith right back plate. And if you're able to get it towards third, it's going to make that third baseman have to make a decision, come in and get it or try to get the bat to third. And it's laid down perfectly towards third. I thought she was out at first base. An infield hit. No. So Griffith now 2 for 2 on the day with a double and a single. And the base is loaded with one out. Brings up the second baseman, Claire Boggs. Boggs 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. All four infield positions in now for the Hawks. Play will be at home plate. Squares around to bunt. Bunts this one down the third base line. That was really, really close. It hit Kendall Druin's right foot. Umpire said it was in foul territory when it touched her. That was really close. Brother Mike Bell is calling for a replay. Owen won the count. Boggs steps back in. Squares around again. This one into fair territory. They get the force at home. So everybody will move up. So a fielder's choice is going to keep the bases loaded. As Tanetti will now be at third. Griffith at second. And Allie Link steps to the plate, the shortstop. 2 for 2 on the day for the Bruins. She has a single and a double and 1 run scored. Tipton steps back on the rubber. Swings through that first pitch, 0-1 the count. This one popped up out of play. Quickly, the count runs to 0-2. So we hit down the left field line. Moving over for it is Abbott. She'll make the catch. And so after runners at first and second with no outs, Tipton comes in and gets the Bruins out. No runs on 3 hits. 3 runners left on base. As through 4 complete, Central Hardin on top 2-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Due up for the Hawks, it'll be 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. Emmeline England, Heidi Tipton, and Molly Abbott. As Emma Watkins remains in the circle for the Bruins. So we have a change in the lineup. Presley Ferguson now in at second base for the Bruins. That's a strike on the outer half. Engel leads the Hawks in home runs hit. She has 6 coming into tonight's game. Just 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. 0-2 the count as she steps in. Changeup goes high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goes outside, evens it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one low. Engel works it full from 0-2 to 3-2. Be fouled out over the first base dugout. Count remains 3-2. There's ball 4. First walk of the day issued by Watkins. So if they're going to have a courtesy runner, they will. Heidi Tipton coming to the plate. I'm sorry, I didn't see the number. Is it 12? I think it's Phoenix Bell down at first as the courtesy runner. Again, pitchers and catchers get courtesy runners. It's not an actual substitution. Tipton steps in. Tipton 0 for 1 as she popped out on the infield. High, 1-1 now the count. Bell on the year with no attempted steals. Bunt laid down by Tipton, quickly over is Ferguson. She's going to try to throw behind, and I said it was Bell. It is not Bell. It is number 18. Isabella Rivera. So she moves up to second on the sacrifice by Tipton. 5-4 put out, 1 out. That's going to bring up the left fielder, Molly Abbott. Abbott 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And therefore, strike, 0-1. Rivera on the year 5 of 6 in the stolen base category. Foul straight back, 0-2 the count. Top of the 5th inning. Foul straight back. 2-0 the score. Central Hardin on top. Scored 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Abbott digs back in. Fouls that one out of play. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Fouls that one straight back. I almost think she might throw this one a little bit higher. Try to get her to chase it out of the zone. Strike 3. Good one on the inside part of the plate. 8th strikeout of the day for Watkins. So with 2 outs and a runner at second base, Peyton Druin, the second baseman, now comes to the plate for the Hawks. She's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. She's hitting .327 on the year. Ball 1. Late on that fastball that time. 1-1 now the count. That one fouled out of play. And she was late on that one as well. That goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3. So Emma Watkins, after giving up a leadoff walk, works her way out of it. No runs on no hits, 1 runner left on base, and no Central Hardin errors. So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Central Hardin on top, 2-0. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. I'd like to thank all of our student workers for making tonight's broadcast possible. Camera operators are Benny Markey and Olive Robbins. And our graphics tonight is by Zane Jones. Again, for Central Hardin, they are back in action tomorrow night as it'll be senior night for the Bruins. They will host a doubleheader against John Hardin. And for the Root County, they will stay in the 17th district as they will travel to North Hardin to take on the Trojans. For us here at HCEC-TV, we'll be across town at Elizabethtown High School for baseball action as the North Hardin Trojans come to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers. First pitch there scheduled for 5:30. Due up in the bottom of the 5th inning for Central Hardin, it'll be 2, 3, 4 in the lineup. Jenna Smith, Claire Taylor, and Josie Pike. Heidi Tipton remains in the circle for the Hawks. Smith 0 for 2 on the day. She has a fly out to right field and pop out to second base. So that one pops it out of play. That one stays high. It came right back here near the press box. Brother Bell reached his hand out, couldn't quite get to it. Fouled straight back as well. One and two the count. Smith steps back in. Chases the outside pitch. Strikeout for out number one. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Claire Taylor. Taylor 0 for 2 on the day. Does have a RBI. Taylor on the year with 3 home runs again. And Allie Link tied for the lead for the Bruins. Swings at that first pitch. That should get out of play at the third base dugout. And does. Oh and 1 the count. Swings at that high off-speed pitch. 0-2 the count. Swings at that one, strike 3, but dropped by Ingles. She'll get it, throws it down to first in time to Hayes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Tipton. It's now going to bring up the designated player, Josie Pike. Pike 0 for 2 on the day. She has a ground out and a fly out. Off-speed pitch, and therefore a strike. 0-1 the count. Swings at that one. High and inside. 0-2 the count. Strike 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 3 strikeouts in that inning. Tipton goes perfect. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Central Hardin on top 2-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company. Has been serving the surrounding area since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Due up for the Hawks, it'll be 9-1-2 in the lineup. Brooklyn Skaggs, Aaron Hornback, and Laura Austin. Emma Watkins remains in the circle for the Bruins. Nine strikeouts on the day for Emma Watkins. That one fouled off. That gives Watkins now 101 on the year. That one outside. 1-1 the count. Swings through that fastball. 1-2 the count. Two and two now the count. Change up on the inside part of the plate. Give her 10 strikeouts on the day. That was actually the first strikeout she's had today looking. All the others were swinging strike threes. And that's going to bring up Aaron Hornback. Hornback with a lone hit for the day for LaRue County. She led off the game with a single. Was later stranded at second. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. The last at bat she lined out to left field as Tonetti made a really good catch. This one hit right at first base. Taylor up with it, steps on the bag. And so 2 outs as we brings up the designated player for the Hawks. She's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Fastball 0-1 the count. High, evens it at 1-1. One and two, another good fastball. That one low and inside. 2-2 now the count. Strike 3. 11 strikeouts on the day. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Central Hardin remains on top, 2-0. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Subscribe to our channel and get all your local community sports and events. Due up in the bottom of the 6th for the Bruins. It'll be 5, 6, 7. Addison Carter, Sophia Tonetti, and Emma Watkins. Heidi Tipton back in the circle for the Hawks. So Addison Carter comes to the plate. Carter 1 for 2 on the day. She had a single her last at bat. That one high. Too far inside, 2-0 the count. That's in there for a strike. This may hit towards third base, gets past and under the glove of Kendall Druin into the outfield for a single, the second hit of the day for Carter. And that's going to bring up Sophia Tonetti. Tonetti's 2 for 2 on the day. She has a pair of singles, also scored the second run for the Bruins. Change up high, 1-0 the count. That one in the dirt. 2-0 now the count. Popped up on the infield. Tipton makes the catch for the first out. So with one out and a runner at first, that's going to bring up Emma Watkins. Watkins 0 for 2 on the day. It's a strikeout and a fly out. In there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Late on that one, 0-2 the count. That one goes well outside, 1-2 now the count. Low and inside, 2-2. Strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. Tipton, since coming in, has 4 strikeouts on the day, and so with 2 outs and a runner at first, that's going to bring up Morgan Griffith. Griffith 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a double, and also has an RBI. Swings through that pitch. Oh and 1 the count. That's outside. Throw down to first. Carter dives back in. She's safe. 1-1 the count. In the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike. Swings at that one, fouls it straight back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Oh, that one hit her. Now they're going to say it hit the knob of the bat. Foul ball. Count remains 2-2. That one goes well outside. Takes it to a full count. Carter will be running on this pitch. Ball 4. So Tipton issues her first walk of the day, and that'll get Carter in the scoring position at second. That was going to bring up. It was Boggs Ferguson now checking in. So Presley Ferguson now to the plate for Central Hardin. Swings at that first pitch. Ferguson hitting .056 on the year. Swings under that one as well. 0-2 now the count. Strike 3. So make it 5 strikeouts on the day for Heidi Tipton. There in the bottom of the 6th, there were no runs on 1 hit, 2 runners left on base, and no Hawks errors. So we head to the top of the 7th. The Bruins on top, 2-0 over LaRue County. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 program is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. We're kind of going to have to put 2 across the plate to continue this game on. It'll be 3-4-5 in the Hawks order. Paisley Williams, Isabel Hayes, and Emmeline Engel. Emma Watkins remains in the circle for the Bruins. Paisley Williams steps to the plate. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Popped out and lined out. Her 2 at-bats, both to the shortstop. So we hit right to the shortstop. Link stops it. Throw across the diamond in time. And Link from deep in the shortstop's 6-3 put out. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Isabel Hayes. Hayes 0 for 2 on the day. She has a strikeout and a ground out. Coach Cundiff going to come across and discuss it with the umpire. Thought that Williams was safe. Now they're going to discuss it with the home plate umpire. See if she pulled her foot. He says no, she did not. So with 1 out, Isabel Hayes comes to the plate. Hayes comes to late hitting .471 coming into tonight's ball game. Ooh. Called strike, but that was in the left-handed batter's box. 0-1 the count. One and one now the count. That one low. 2-1 the count to Hayes. Out towards the second baseman. Ferguson over quickly to Taylor for the second out. So with 2 outs and no one on, the catcher, Emmeline England, comes to the plate. England 0 for 1 on the day. She's a strikeout, did reach on a walk in her last at bat. And the leading home run hitter for the Hawks was 6. That one in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. That one outside. 1-1. Outside. 2-1 now the count. She does not go. 3-1. So 3-1 now the count. Swings through that change up. 3-2 the count. Strike 3. 12 strikeouts on the day as Watkins throws a shutout. And the first run of the day by the first hitter for the Bruins. Holt stands up, and the Bruins victorious 2-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Again, we'd like to thank all of our student workers for making tonight's broadcast possible. Benny Markey and Olive Robbins on the camera, Zane Jones our graphics, all under the direction of Jeremy Miller and Ron Hartley. For Central Hardin, they improved to 14-8 on the season. So again, they're back here tomorrow night, senior night, as it'll be a doubleheader against John Hardin. For LaRue County, they dropped to 16-7 on the year. Tomorrow night, they will travel to Radcliffe and take on the North Hardin Trojans. For us here at HCEC-TV, we're back on the air tomorrow night. It'll be from Elizabethtown High School, as it'll be baseball action as North Hardin travels to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers. First pitch scheduled for 5:30. From all of us here at HCEC-TV, I'm Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.